My plan, or my hope, is that I can make more progress in Heavenly Tower. Tis my goal. I have Glass Cat True Form, I have Giyu, I have True Form Maneki Racer at a solid level 35. I can probably get that up a little bit. Yeah, 38. How much will Giyu carry this stream? Well, considering not all of 31 through 39 are traitless, we will just have to see. I don't know if this is going to be a very long stream. By the way, I did True Form Thundia because I think you guys already knew that, actually. Yeah, scratch that. I already had her True Formed, but she'll probably be my Ultra Form. She'll probably be my first Ultra Form. Oh, excuse me, whenever I get that. There was almost a third hiccup there. That would have been... That one was about to hurt. But yeah. What even is this first one? I don't even know what this first one is, and I'm not gonna bother researching it. I think it's Crazed Cat and... Is it Cal? Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Too late now. Can't get out. Why is my sister texting me? Oh. So, are any of you guys JJK fans, perchance? Anything in particular that makes you want to prioritize Thundia Ultra Form? Because Jizo's so fucking lame. Like, the thing with Jizo, right, is that getting his Ultra Form won't change anything about the usage of Jizo. Jizo remains pretty much the exact same, except just OP. Thundia gets an LD, which actually increases her usage immensely. I don't want to be brain dead when using Jizo, you know? I'm already that way. Honestly, after SOL, I want all of my Jizo, or most of my Jizo usage to be his true form, not, you know, his cheap spammable form. Because I don't know, there's just something about, I don't like it. I don't like it. So, like, I genuinely think I'll have more fun using Thundia than Jizo Ultra Form. And eventually, I might Ultra Form Jizo. But it's not my priority because, first of all, it's unnecessary. Second of all, it might make things too easy almost. How many... Stroke. Anyways. I think I need more meat shields. Does Jizo outrange? I think he does, actually. Ironically. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just think it'll be more fun to use Thundia Ultra Form, and obviously that doesn't have to be the case. It doesn't have to be Thundia. I may get some other Uber that I want to prioritize, like maybe Vigler, right? But Jizo's definitely not going to be my first. You know what I mean? Like, he may, down the line, I might get him true form, but he's not going to be my first. I'm amazed I haven't lost yet. I definitely need more meat shields on this. Unless I don't. Which would be shocking. If I can get a second Giyu. Oh, wait, no. The first one died. Bitch, when did that happen? Google Ultra Form is not a priority. It's just convenient. I'd say it's priority because I'm already... Like, if I do get Vigor, I'm already planning on talenting him. And, like, maxing him out and stuff. Because even though I don't need anti-zombies, I need anti-relics. Right? And so I would already have him as a high priority on this account specifically. So I would add... Why am I just doing this? Why am I a dumbass? But yeah, since I literally don't have a single anti-relic, Vigler would absolutely be a priority for me. By the way, I didn't realize how less useful true forms are nowadays. Like in terms of Ubers. If you look at the difference between Thundia, Evolved Form, and True Form, and then look at the difference between the new Ubers that are getting True Forms, the difference is night and day. We're playing S. Like that I was saying hypothetically, Thundia is as of right now going to be my first, but let's say hypothetically I got Bigler. I would get him before Thundia. We were playing what ifs. I wish I had Bigler. But I don't have a single anti-relic. Not a single fucking one. Is eraser is my eraser even good enough for this? I don't even know. I do not know. Dude, my sister keeps fucking texting me. Oh yeah, earlier I asked if any of you guys are I don't want Cyberpunk. If any of you guys are JJK fans. The reason why I asked that is because the final episode of for season 3 has been released, and my sister that's what my sister is texting me about basically. Whenever I'm obsessed with things, I don't text my siblings. Whatever. Nice. Is Medic Milwaukee? Would you use Sodom? Yeah. Sodom as an anti-relic, to my knowledge, is actually pretty good. Tension would all definitely be really good. I know that. JJK is pretty damn good. I love JJK. My one complaint about it is that the main characters have some amazing English dub voice actors, but in terms of 90% of the side characters, sub is just so good, right? Like, and that's not even really that's not even really a bad thing, because they're still good in English dub. But the I've watched both English dub and sub. Not gonna lie, I think sub is better on JJK. I think it's better for all characters except for Gojo. Because like I think I'm a little biased towards Yuji, so I because I do like his voice actor in English. So I do think that it is biased that I prefer that one uh over Japanese. But like a lot of the side characters, like overall, like the main characters, I think all like Yuji, Nobara, Gojo, honestly Gato. Uh, I wouldn't even say Megumi's better in English dub though. I would say that one's better in sub as well. Like there's just so many amazing Japanese voice actors in there. Ronta Zenin got kind of shafted, not gonna lie. I do not know the difference in all the Zenin's names. Which one is Ronta? Because I know that. Have you seen all of season 3? I don't want to do spoilers, or anything. Spoilers beware, I guess. I'm not realizing that Balrog could be good for these cows. The one who froze Maki for a few seconds. Froze? I just rewatched that fight too. Why do I still have Bahamut? I'm not focusing. Why did I use froze? With the eyes? Oh, the one that bleeds out of his eyes? His name is Ramtha? Yeah, he kinda did get shafted. He kinda did. Honestly, the Maki fight's really good, but it's kind of underwhelming how little all of these supposed Zenin powerhouses are doing against one person. Like I'm aware Awakened Maki's really fucking strong. none of the others stood a chance. Except for maybe now, yeah? But bro got his skull cracked in. So I don't know if I can really count that as a chance. It's all just more Maki upscaling. I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy with it too. Just the fight in of itself, as a fight standalone, it's kind of underwhelming. However, as a moment in the anime, it's top tier. That's what I'll say. Because there is a difference between good fights and good moments. And I think a lot of people overlook that difference. My sister's rewatching season 0. So the movie that introduces Yuta, what was supposed to be the beginning of JJK, and she sent me a gif of Gojo and Gato from season 0, calling them a divorced couple. Sorry, divorced husbands is what she specifically said, and she couldn't be more accurate. I'm typing on my phone while playing this game with my other hand. You couldn't be more right. My priorities are very clear. I couldn't give two shits if I'm working, streaming, playing games, whatever. If my family texts me, I'll text them back. Unless it's my dad, but he can wait because he makes me wait all the time too. Speaking of divorce. Anyways, 31 down. I'm scared about 34, but we'll handle that when we get there. I'm very concerned about 34. Anyways, this is the one with 2 crazed tanks, isn't it? Are there any cappies on this one? Oh, wait. It has a rain D. I know it has a rain D. What all does it have other than rain D? I honestly love how they portrayed Naya's speed. I love me a good speedster. I actually love that, like, even though it's been memed to hell and back, like with his whole tickle monster, like he is actually very well portrayed. Like I actually do love the way that they did him. I do love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know, they did do a fantastic job. And unlike some, I do not think of him as just a tickle monster. Because like even though Maki was playing really defensive against him because she knew that she couldn't really do anything about his speed until the end of that fight. Like she was still being made to bleed and stuff like that. Like I don't care how many times he's hitting. Like Maki's endurance should be top tier, and yet she's actually struggling against him. So I feel like a lot of people overlook that. And same with Choso. The Naya versus Choso scene where Choso's getting tickled. Bro is literally a reincarnated spirit. Or not spirit, sorcerer. he's a reincarnated being. He's not gonna be easy to to take down. You know what I mean? Maki was struggling against him, but it was only because of the fact that she was cut up before their fight. That's probably true. That is probably true. Naoya did stand the most chance compared to all the others. I can show you how to take someone down. I don't like your name. What do you mean by take someone down? uh, we don't talk about it? Yeah, we don't talk about you either. Let's not. You made your account literally a week ago. Less than a week ago. Uh, why? I am concerned for my well-being. What should I use here? What should I use here? I think glass is good, right? I wish I had a little more LD. I don't want to Uber carry this, but I think that's kind of the best thing for me to do. Well, glass even I think I can live without glass here. I think. I'll try this. What stage you doing? Floor 32. Username address me. I'm not gonna say the username. Why is your loadout called main bitch? Because my I have another one called side hoe or something. How did you beat floor 28? I'm hard stuck on it. I got carried by Shinobu. Shinobu hard carried me. But honestly, on that stage, it's not that bad. As long as you have like Hurricane and like the ability to relatively easily handle metals, then the main thing you want to do is stack up waves and Cyberpunk so that you can actually hit the things in the back. Nice taste in names. Yeah, I can't say the same about you. Just use every metal debuff you got. Well, metal debuff needs to include crit or metal killer. And honestly, even without metal killer, or even with metal killer, you still need a critter to actually finish off the metals. So you main like because on floor 28, whenever you hit the base, there are some pretty difficult metals. So the main thing there is that you want to have cameraman. I think you want to have cameraman get a crit on there. But then you also want like probably Katasaurus and Hurricane to deal with the regular spawning metal doges. And if you like, assuming you don't have any Ubers that can just carry you, like Aphrodite or Shinobu for me. Assuming you don't have any of those, the best thing you can do is stall at the beginning, get rid of all the naturally spawning lollies, and then once all those are gone, then hit the base, so there's less to deal with. No NP, just gamble? What do you mean? I have max Katasaurus and level 25 Hurricane. Well, those, like, most of what I'm saying is kind of implying that it doesn't just take anti-metals, it takes killing the things in the back, which Cyberpunk alone would take a lot of time to kill. So the main difficulty is killing the lollies. So if you have good waivers, like Manic Macho Legs, if you have Hermit, no you don't, because it's floor 20, I'm stupid, but you know what I mean, like Ubers that have waves. Stuff like that would be great. Crit units matter less on floor 28 than piercing range to kill loincloths. Oh, loincloths, not lollies. What am I... I'm high or something. But yes, you need to kill the loincloths from afar. That's the main threat. Is the loincloths. One of the geese is dead already. I mean, I say already. Maybe I should have brought glass. I'm sure glass would have been great. You know, my main wish was that Cyberpunk would actually be hitting the fucking craze tanks. that's my, that's my main wish right here. Cyberpunk is still missing. I got really confused there. Oh yeah. Okay, so if that's loincloth, what the fuck does the enemy lollycat do? Is that bitch even in the game? Does that bitch exist? Good idea to just stack as many rare tickets and a bunch of cat food until Superfest. Well, cat food is for guarantees. Rare tickets though, absolutely. I'm fucked. Maybe more meat shields? Like maybe Jiangshi instead of Eraser? God, I would love if my Cyberpunks didn't have... Why are there infinite ranges? I doubt it's actually infinite, but why have they kept spawning constantly throughout this entire thing? I don't think Cyberpunks have hit either the craze tanks a single time, by the way. Do you have Cat God? I do, but Cat God doesn't outrange craze tank, so it'll be a little bit difficult to get good use out of him. But you are right, that is a good idea. Well, it's a fine idea. From my experience, half the time he actually does die. You need to hope he gets an attack in before he gets into the range of craze tank. So basically, stepping stone. Oh my god! I was hoping I could just kill him. I was hoping a little bit. I think it was a little bit too much copium. I have major problems with angels. I do gamble Ultra Souls. Get ramen. Ramen is the #1 way to handle angels, not Ubers. Okay, one of them is dead, so that means that the other one should fall soon, right? I have ramen, then use it. Wait, how are you struggling with angels? How early on in the game are you? I just don't have enough damage behind ramen. Well, that's fine. Brute force. Uber Run, Awaken Bahamut, Generalists, like, they do fine. Cosmos 2/mid SOL. Have you even run into Borafim yet? Because before Borafim and I guess Raja Kong, because of behemoths. Okay, so you have run into Borafim. Okay. Sanzo talents. Because I'm gonna be so real, unless you have Mushroom, there's not a whole lot of non-Uber damage for angels. So the best way to deal with them is to take your time. You spam ramen, research ramen, and against things like Angel Cyclone and the Boar, use Sanzo to make or talent Sanzo, and then use it so that they can't move. Wing Piggy is very annoying though. Thankfully, you can kind of just outrange them. Just backliners. I feel like people underestimate backliners a lot. Oh no, my goated Uber spam doesn't work because my Uber isn't a backliner. Oh no. Oh no, they have too short of a range to work. Whatever will I do? God forbid I go back and use Uber Run and Mina and Crazed Bahamut or other generalist backliners that just work in a lot of scenarios. God forbid. What's on the stage? I'm just gonna go in and see what it is. Started investing into ultra talents a lot more recently, and I kind of prefer them to ultra forms. I don't because they're expensive as fuck. NP is not easy to get, and I like ultra forms because they give you a reason to get gold cat fruits. Without ultra forms, you would literally have like basically no reason to get gold cat fruits. Just use Socrates. Yeah, mid game, not even mid game, early game. Is it worth investing a lot of XP into Manic Legs minus level 25? Uh, not really. But like if you're using Crazy Slugs, then sure. XP is like one of those things where it doesn't really matter what you do with it. Just as long as you know, get more. Farm it on weekends. Proving grounds exist for a reason. You know what I mean? XP is meant to be spent. Use gold cat fruit for Monaco. Correct me if I'm wrong. Monaco takes a gold cat fruit seed, not a gold cat fruit. I've used Nova for Wing Piggy more than Socrates. My Socrates has roughly a negative 20% to freeze. Well, to be fair, Socrates does get hit, and I don't believe Socrates is immune to weaken. So obviously the one that outranges would be better. So this is what this stage is. Interesting. And they were joking. I barely look at her, I just remember you need a gold cat fruit something. Yeah, it's a gold cat fruit seed. I think, does Lasvos require a gold cat fruit? I think he does, right? So he's like one of the few just base true forms that require it. I don't think I beat this stage. I could be incredibly wrong. Crit. Epic and Gold Seed, I think? Yeah. I knew it was epic. In the I've used Socrates with Ganglion against Piggy, it honestly works. Eh. Cool. Back at it again with the Ganglion. Okay, bring Octo. Octo, probably Fishman. Bahamut? Fuck it. Weeball. What all anti-floating do I have? Dude, I wish I had Rayquaza on this account. That'd be fucking dope. Rayquaza only has 350 range though, so she wouldn't even work here. Unfortunate. I don't think the meat shields are actually too bad. I think this is kind of all I really need to do. I feel like Housewife isn't doing anything. So, no, not Bullet Train. Quarter. Sure. Imagine killing a 2 million HP boss with healer cheese, but only DPS's healer. That'll just take a while. The G in Ganglion Lover stands for Glaze. Yep. True Socrates is great if he actually freezes things. I tried to use it for a St. Dover stage and he died before landing one freeze. I think your Socrates might be underleveled. Dying to a St. Dober before a single... Bro died to a St. Dober? Okay. I mean, I've never used Socrates. I had him on my old account. I never used him. So I do not know. Definitely use this conjure though. If you're even trying to use Socrates, definitely make use of this conjure. My RNG just sucks. No, I think there's definitely something else going on that you just aren't aware of. There's no way in hell it is just simply RNG at that point. I like to counter Saint Dober with no meat shield and Farm Boy to slow alongside Siractes. Sorry, I need to say his name properly. Socrates. To freeze and Mushroom kill? Yeah, Mushroom is really good. I love Mushroom. W Mushroom. The like one of the few, very few, incredibly few non-Uber massive damage to Angel. What is Socrates' chance to freeze? I actually don't know. Because I think it's, I mean, considering his attack rate, I feel like it would be pretty fucking, I feel like he'd be pretty likely to get a freeze off. 30%, but the attack rate is really fast, so it freezes often. That's what I thought. So it cannot just be RNG, unless you've used him once and had a bad experience. Boom. I have to kill Crazy Axe before I actually use Sid, by the way. I just realized that. Thankfully, I didn't spawn her. Izanagi fair and balanced just does like 500k per hit, I think, against traded enemies. Something like that. But you'd be surprised, Izanagi is not the only unbalanced thing in the game. Pretty much every fest is unbalanced. In terms of the units given by the game are balanced. Somehow the only thing with 30% proc rate that I can ever rely on is Surgeon. You rely on Surgeon? Casley is the fairest unit in the game. I'm assuming you mean Dazzly. Because there are 2 Casleys, you gotta specify. There's actually technically 3. So you gotta specify, but I assume you mean Dazzly. Yeah. Surgeon Carpenter was my only way that killed Bun Buns in 3 of 4 Crown UL. Okay. You do realize Sanzo and Cameraman exist, right? Crazy Axe is behind Bird. Why must you forsake me? I'm fucked. Like, I'm actually just fucked. I can't do anything. I actually can't fucking do anything. So I need to make this Crazy Axe fuck off. I thought... Did I not knock him back 3 times? I could have sworn I knocked him back 3 times. He gets cursed on stages without... You're just... What? I had Bubble... Oh yeah, Bubble exists. Bubble's really good. I completely forgot about Bubble. Isn't every Uberfest unit supposed to be unbalanced due to being hard to get? Yeah. Same thing with Legend Rares, though, to be fair. Crazy Axe has 5 knockbacks? Oh my god. No way. I swear he doesn't have 5. Might be 5? Awaken Mina solo Socrates? That's so stupid. Because she literally doesn't... You don't know what solo... Oh, you're joking. Okay. What the fuck do I do? I don't have anything that outranges Crazed Bird except for Furluga. I don't have a lot that outranges Crazed Axe, but it's not necessarily that that's the problem. The problem is that Crazed Axe, if I knock him back far enough, just goes behind Crazed Bird. So I might just need to bring Sniper? I'll try. I find Socrates really fun. I found Papaluga is kind of a good option there since he can kill Dark Charges. Cool. Just bring Filibuster. You're so funny. I actually have an idea. This bitch can knock back the flying thing. Can you guys tell I'm tired of long stages by how many times I just use Rich Cat and Speed Up? Lasvos is freezing me, maybe that helps? No. You think Lasvos is just tanking? No. Lasvos would be terrible. He would just get knocked back by Crazed Axe before he can even get a hit off. Maybe he'd be able to tank for one hit, but that would not be worth. You laughed and I instantly got an ad. That was on purpose. Definitely. So I'm not a fan of how quickly Octo gets fucking wrecked. And I'm not a fan of how little damage I have to the Crazed bitch. Why did I spawn Octo there? Why did I spawn Octo? Why? I'm conjuring. Did Giyu... What the... Giyu? Oh, that bitch... I hate waves, bro. Not having Super Cat sucks. I miss Super Cat. Where's my Super Cat? Where's my Super Cat? I can't even get Fishman in here because of the fucking Crazed Axe. He's dead. I hate this stage. I hate it. I hate it. It's such a stupid stage. Because, like, tell me how this is a fun stage. You have something with way too much range, guaranteed freeze. You have something with waves. You have something with way too much range and kind of busted damage, but mainly busted HP. Not to mention, two of the bitches are traitless, which means that you're not given jack for it throughout the game. And one of the things is a floating that you cannot hit without something. I'm NP dumping Yukimura. Good. Hello, song. First aid. That's a long name. Anyways. If only these weren't the literal only two anti-waves I had. Anti-traitless? Yes. I'm shocked that cameraman is just unlock crit and you don't have to upgrade it. I'm not shocked because its highest is 2%. And so if they made it a level up thing, then it would either have literally one level or it'd be busted because giving cameraman a 5% crit chance or a 10% crit chance would be a little much. How much range does Gigando have, by the way? She's Ryomen Sukuna Cat with anti-wave talent. Right. When's the JJK collab coming? Yugimoto is a good investment because he's busted against black. Giyu, I thought you were better than that. What do you mean you don't knock the bitch back naturally there? Maybe I should get Giyu some plus levels, bro. Like, as in, like, over level 30. Because I don't know. I don't know why, but he feels underwhelming now. Oh, wait, that's my bad. How much range is Crazed Axe? 360. Fantastic, I know. Gigando is 360? Fuck. So I can literally... Okay, well now he's just... Gigando's just done now, right? Knockback. Yes. Knockback bird. Does Gigando have another knockback? God, I hope so. This is... this is all bad. It's all bad. Not a single good thing. It's all bad. It's all... It's all... It's all... It's... How are you supposed to do this Uberless? Genuinely curious. If they designed this game to be able to be done Uberless, how? Because if I had Musashi, he'd still suffer. If I had SOL Legend True Forms, they'd still suffer. If I had Hitman, he was created way too late into the game to be designed for this stage. So what the fuck are you supposed to do here? Maybe dragons help? No, they died of waves. Fucking waves, bro. Please do not knock back Giyu here. Please. God damn it. This is such a stupid stage. It's such a stupid stage. Because there's just infinite of them. It's just infinite crazed grosses that you have to deal with. How are you intended to deal with them? No, it's not even anti-trailers, it's anti-waves. Trailers, I don't give a fuck about at this point. It's the waves. Yeah, crazed Bahamut's gonna live against these waves. Imagine if Maki was an Uber. That would actually be sick. Maybe use Rich. Not a bad idea. Try this. Fight power with shit. In Infernal Tower, it's the third form of Crazed Cats and some peons and a Zappy. What? Crazed Gross is actually not infinite. There's exactly 7. Was I on the 7th one? That was a long-ass run. And they were still spawning. Speaking of Infernal Tower, though, do we think I'm unlocking that this run around with Heavenly Tower? I mean, I got 3 weeks, just about. Probably not, though. Don't have too much faith. I'm struggling on floor 33, a floor that nobody really thinks about. Nobody thinks about the stage, and I wonder why. Like, what is it that makes this stage so forgettable? Because it's not really that difficult, but why does it become not difficult? Is it just because of fast Ubers? That might be it. It's so tanked by fast Ubers that that might genuinely be it. So this bitch is tanking a Giyu hit and everything else. Perfectly fine, as if nothing was happening. Okay. I think you can do it in 3 weeks. This is one of the harder floors. Is it really one of the harder floors? I feel like nobody really thinks about it at this point in time. Like, I wonder why it's so forgettable. Like, I'm so genuine. Get this bitch out of here. Get another one of these. I don't like that Giyu keeps getting hit, bro. Is he, like, moving up too close? Like, what's happening with Giyu? No, the fucking wave just wipes out all my erasers. Ramen actually was a better meat shield here. Oh my god, that fucking wave. Are my erasers being one-shot by the wave? Or is it the bird? Well, they're getting 2-shot, so I guess that's not much fucking better now, huh? Everything's dead. All hope has been lost. All hope is lost. Octo and Fishman for the bird? Bitch, how? How do I make it to the bird? That's the... No shit, really? Octo and... Let's use Fishman here, see how he fares. Yeah, gets fucking perma-stunned by the Craze Axe. So, tell me how I'm supposed to hit the bird here. I'd like you to tell me how. I would love it if you would tell me how. Glass and Turris? I guess Turris would probably be good, huh? But there's only so many times you can knock back a Crazed legs. Get your bitch ass back, bruh. Kill Axe Cat first? Really? I had no idea. I thought I was supposed to kill bird first. Yeah, Tourist and Glass do not make it automatically able to kill the Axe. If anything, they make it harder because what you don't want to do is knock back Axe. So you're really just telling me a bunch of fucking jack shit here. A bunch of non-useful information. I don't know why I spawned fish there. I think a higher level Gi would be very helpful. I'm a professional, what do you mean? Right. Let it ride. Or just use a knockback cannon? You mean Breaker Blast, the cannon that I don't have? I think this is the last gross. God, I hope so. It's not, I'm fucked. Because I I think Giyu dies here. I love when people try to tell me advice that's not helpful. Get Dark Casley. You're so right. You have no idea. So, I'm gonna hope that Ava can die. Sounds about right. Okay, so I'm gonna lure. And then Giyu. And then just hope that these two erasers can handle this. I so wish I had a higher level eraser. But the Battle Cats gods thought it would be funny to give me like a plus 20 giraffe or something and a plus 10 eraser. Add me in Discord to prove. Well, what else did you say? I'm sure I missed other stuff. I'm joking for the most part. I really don't care how good or bad you are. Obviously, that stuff does work. Okay, well, all I missed was you saying Manic Mohawk and Manic Eraser, so that doesn't actually help much. But I can guarantee you, off of the units you listed, you did not beat the stage just with those. Unless it took like a million years. Is it worth upgrading Drama Cats per UL? Well, you're going to upgrade them eventually. If you're going to upgrade them for UL, then you're going to upgrade them anyway, so why not? Get on my level, noobs. Sure. I'd have to go really far close to the ground though, because you're probably short. I need 2 more cows to get max level. Dubs. Normal cats are so underleveled in modern meta. I played slower than average and have every legend cat, including Nova. None of mine are plus 90. Most are around plus 60. It's just because it takes a lot of time. Because like nobody actually grinds a shit ton of cat tickets. And so the only way to get them is the main way to get them is to play the game every day. And play Facing Danger when it's on. And that takes time. So yeah. Not to mention, you're only really given a 50% chance of getting any one of these guys. Alien Cyclone and Neuron? Yeah, I know. It's the one I've been mainly scared of. My back hurts. That's an idea. As you can tell from my face, it's not an idea that I'm fond of, but we'll see. Oh, oh. We'll see. Oh, God. Cosmic Cyclone outranges Nezuko? Oh, it does? I forget that one actually has range. Hey, by the way, for those JJK fans out there, so I don't think Callie's still here, but my sister just said the Yuta and Gato fight from JJK Season 0 is okay. Not my sister. My sister said that her husband, so my brother-in-law, just said that he thought it was okay. So, just curious what y'all think about that. Use ID your form? Gee, really? Sure, let's try it. Why the fuck not? I'm I'm kind of over it. Hey, quoting Gato. Except maybe don't quote that line around black people. Just heads up. What the fuck do I do here? uh, just for clarification, just to clarify, my anti-aliens are limited to these three plus Nezuko. And then my anti-floating is limited to Sid, Shinobu, and Eva Yuna. We'll see how this goes. I use Neo Psycho. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't care for the JJK Zero movie much. It plays very safe with animation, just nothing crazy like other seasons. Well, to be fair, JJK Season Zero is made after the very first thing of JJK. Like, they played it safe, no shit, really? It's the first bit of the actual manga. Like, I don't dislike the movie. I think it's overall pretty boring, but the Yuta and Geizo fight's not bad at all. And like it actually means a lot whenever it comes to the fact that like the story, right? Like it's a big moment, kind of like what I talked about earlier, where there's a difference between the fight itself and the moment. I think it's a more moment movie than a fight movie. The only good fight I think that happens in the JJK Season Zero is or JJK Zero movie, whatever you want to call it, is the Gojo and Miguel fight. Is floor 30 hard? It's pretty difficult. What about the one line Shadow says in his game? I don't know. I don't know what line you're talking about, but I do know like one of those voiceover lines that I turn into my Discord status. Having a sleep schedule is a myth invented by women to stop you. Women. Invented by women to stop you from becoming Batman. Sorry, I was checking that out. I don't die here, right? I think I die here. Chat, I might die here. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, trust. This was not my intended way of starting this level. But not only is it the starting of the level, but it's also the ending of it. Not intended. I tried posting it, but Twitch failed to send it. Well, okay. My favorite fight was Gato versus Maki. Got 0 seconds of animation. That was your favorite fight? Like, I haven't seen the manga, right? I haven't read the manga of JJK. That doesn't feel like it would be a favorite fight. In that movie or in all of JJK? Surely in just that movie. Really, your favorite isn't Gojo versus Miguel? I feel like that's a pretty widely thought of as best one in the movie. Yeah, my wallet is not level plus 10, unfortunately. But yeah, JJK 0 is definitely the worst section of JJK, but it's still good. Don't get like it's still good. My eraser doesn't live an Uber run hit. Oh, fuck me. Oh no. I thought my eraser would live a hit. I need to do a defensive combo then. Fuck. Or I just need to time better. What the fuck? Fuck, I forget how wide of range Urun has. So I'm just fucked, right? Because my meat shields don't properly work. We'll try again with a defensive combo. Yeah, we're cooked. I am cooked. Very cooked indeed. Just use Titan? ah, ah, so funny. No. Bahamut chain? Bitch, the Urarun? No. No. What the hell can I do here? I genuinely think a defensive combo is required here. So I'm dropping these two. Slime plant? If only I had them. Right, John? If only I had slime. If only I had slime. If only. Bro hasn't even gotten Musashi yet. Yeah, get slime. I probably could, I just haven't. I should not be using Golfer. Obama gonna get hit so hard by Run Up. Like, yeah, getting. Yeah, probably he would get his skull cracked open. Probably. That is quite likely. He's not good enough to get slime. I haven't even tried the stage. Thank you very much. Ugh. Now that's an idea. No. Oh my god. You mentioning JoJo's Bizarre Adventure just reminded me of how terrible the community is. That the fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, not even Bizarre Adventure, which one is it? Steel Ball Run? That community that loves Steel Ball Run is so annoying. I'm going through TikTok, right? And like JJK is in a pretty big era right now. And so like new episodes and stuff are coming out. And so like it's pretty hype, right? And then in the comment section it's just not Steel Ball Run, you know? It's still not Steel Ball Run. It's nothing compared to Steel Ball Run. Like what the fuck started why? Why do you need to mention Steel Ball Run? It's just like it's so stupid. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Glazers are probably some of the worst people. Not fans, not fans. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a perfectly fine anime to be a fan of, but glazing it and comparing it to anime that aren't even asking to be compared to it, it's just so toxic. I don't care if it's accurate or not. It's so bad. Anyways, you got a shot for floor 30? I don't know how to go about it. Fast Uber. You seriously, after all this time of Battle Cats being a thing, you don't know a strat for like floor 30 is one of those stages where like honestly you're going to have more fun figuring it out on your own. As a JJBA fan, AOT better. Well, that's what I mean. Glazer is different than fan. Steel bar on Simps is a better term. Simps? No, Glazers is a much better term. Simps are, you know, annoying. Like, I'm willing to bet that the Steel Ball Run Simps or Glazers are even annoying to the people that just genuinely like Steel Ball Run because, like, they're just giving them a bad name at that point. I'm willing to bet that's what it's like. That's the 1% that JJBA we don't like. I think JJBA better than JJK, but 99% of us don't care enough to say it. I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I'm perfectly fine with people thinking that it's better, but the obnoxious ones are just so annoying. Because, like, it's kind of like the same people that are like, anytime like One Piece is mentioned, there are people out there that are like, Naruto's better, Dragon Ball's better, you know, shit like that. Anytime My Hero gets mentioned, it's like, oh, that's a gay anime. You know? Like people just randomly input their opinion as if it matters. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I don't even know what I'm doing. I want to drop golfer, but for fucking what? I guess housewife. Chainsaw Man? Well, that one's just called the Gunner anime. Watch Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency. If you can, it's peak. Just Phantom Blood, kind of shitty, to be honest. I'm not really an anime guy. Like, the only anime I've seen are the popular ones. As soon as we compare one series to another, everyone loses. Exactly. And as soon as I decide to use Professor Cat Jobs, I lose. Well, I need to make sure Eraser lives a hit here. Please tell me he's not that weak. Okay. We have a chance. Why is a female character naked on the cover? It's plot relevant, trust. I mean, to be fair, One Piece also, like, there's a lot of anime that actually has like naked women in it. Honestly, there's probably, just because of One Piece being so much larger in terms of like, or longer in anime length, there's most definitely more naked women in there. So like, it's kind of hypocritical, you know what I mean? To complain about that whenever. No anime is perfect. Okay, so do I need to freeze? Does Headmaster... I don't remember how to use Headmaster here. I'm assuming he just outranges. So my hope is to just LD everything. Or... What the... Bro, how the fuck did Uberrun move forward? How the fuck did Uberrun get a hit in on... I hate Uberrun as an enemy. What do you... The hitbox on Uberrun is so inaccurate. Anyways, I guess I'll use Jiangxi. Or, yeah, fucking sure. I'll use a rich cat as well. There's no point in you being up here. Well, is there? There might actually be. Oh, wait, Shinobu overrides the... Okay, I don't want Shinobu then. Weakening the Cyclone is not a good idea if I'm using Cat Caught. Okay, Cat, yeah. Cat Jobs. So, then... Just maybe another slower? Yeah, I forgot that I had Shinobu. My bad. My bad. Did you know that I haven't seen any of JJB? Cat Jobs and Seafarer? Probably a good idea. Uberrun in the back is the main concern, to be fair. I don't think I need Terror. Well, I don't think I need Sid, actually. I'll drop Sid. And then I shouldn't need Catalyte, right? So theoretically... Sure. Always use Seafarer? Sure. Every time I see Battle Cat Jobs now, I think of the worst Battle Cats player I've ever seen. Me? But yeah, like I was saying earlier, even though I've seen 20 anime, I'm really not a huge anime watcher. Because, like, I've only seen the popular ones, right? And, like, even a lot of the popular ones I haven't seen. I want to say the least popular ones I've seen are, like, the cringy romance ones. Like, I've watched, like, 2 or 3 romance ones. Because, like, what? It was Horimiya, it was... What were the others? I don't know if Spy Family counts as a cringy romance. I know Horimiya was one, but I don't remember. I could have sworn I watched another one. Because there's no way it was Classroom of the Elite that I'm thinking of, right? Is Classroom of Elite's not romance? I don't know, but those are probably the lesser known ones that I've seen, even though they are still popular. They are most definitely still popular. Dude, I wonder if it's Urarun's speed that makes her so goddamn stupid. Because Urarun's speed, I have without a doubt, makes it so that she just pushes so far forward. But the Surge missed Urarun. But as long as I keep Cat Jobs protected, then it's fine. It is fine. I am fine. Urarun got weakened. Perfect. I will read chat in a second. I kind of need to make sure I don't fuck this up. I really hope Cat Claw. Okay, Cat Jobs is fine. I don't want to spawn Fishman because knocking the Cyclone back before Urarun is not a good thing. So this is concerning, right? I think I'll go ahead and spawn another Terran. I think the Cyclone will definitely get knocked back before the Urarun will. Which means I'm going to have to deal with a strengthened... No! Wait, this is perfect. This is a perfect run. I'm amazed the timing actually... Okay, so I don't have to deal with this strengthened Cyclone. I was expecting Cat Jobs to die there. But since Urarun got knocked back with the Cyclone, nothing actually managed to die to the Urarun. So that's perfect. Easy. Dude, Cat Jobs is fucking wild. I'm so glad I realized I had Cat Jobs. I'm so glad. Anyways, it's some guy who uses Cat Jobs on every stage with Metal and Rock as his only meat shields. Metal and Rock? Yikes. Also use the Dark Cat's Eye on Fiend Cat and 3 on Nala. And 15 on... I mean... Maybe they're just unknowledgeable? Because, like, early enough in the game, you don't know that you can level things up past 50 using Dark Eyes. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to know that they're special. The game doesn't really tell you. Cat Job's a new healer cheese? What do you mean new? Cat Jobs was first. Cat Jobs was the first healer cheese. I think. No, yeah, definitely first. Well, when the fuck did healer come out? Well, no, it's actually not just when healer came out. It would have been when healer true form came out. Because the true form is what guaranteed it. I wish they mess with weaken percentage more often. I know! I know. It's such a missed opportunity. Like with Cat Clan heroes. Yeah. Holy Terran stack? Terran's great. She stacks so easily. Terran Talon's gonna go crazy. Honestly, all it is immune to wave. That's like really the... Oh yeah, and increased Savage Blow. But the main bonus there is the consistent attack and defense buffs. I mean, you can just guarantee that she has 20% more of each stat. Thanks to her talents. And with how stackable she is, that's very worth it. Healer was first in June something 2015. No, Healer True Form. I don't care which unit came first. I care about which cheese came first. Because Cat Jobs cheese was still effective without True Form. Healer cheese was not. Healer cheese requires the True Form to be effective. He's in Zeal after Socrates? Oh. That guy. Yeah, maybe he does it on purpose, just to piss people off. It's possible. Just use Bahamut in the next stage. Yeah. I don't think my Bahamut is a high enough level to solo though. So I'm using Balrog as well. Healer True Form has been in the game since 3.8? Damn. I had no idea. That's an old ass collab. The fact that it had true forms before cat jobs even existed is crazy. You're gonna be called an unk? Yeah. I don't even know what update I joined the fray in. Like, I have no idea when I joined the Battle Cat train. I know it was thanks to Mache, but I don't know when. Because, like, I watched him for a while without ever getting the game, so I don't know when I got the game initially. It was a long-ass time ago, though. It wasn't... I wasn't more OG than healer, though. Apparently. Clearly. Well, leadership's not existing was one of the first things to, you know... That was one of the original quality of life changes that they did. I played Battle Cats from Captain Sauce. Ew. I started playing in 2019-ish. Saw it in the App Store after a dentist visit. Damn. You know, I actually have a fun fact. My first ever Uber was Thundia, but I deleted the game and reset because I wanted more. And eventually, I got a run where I started with like after Japan, because that gives you like 3 rare tickets and stuff. I had gotten, I think, like either Hades or Anubis from that, and then from like Madagascar I got Chronos, and then I think from the moon I got Amaterasu or something like that. I had Hades, Anubis, Chronos, and Amaterasu all before beating, or all after only beating Empire of Cats Chapter 1. And this was before Legendaries existed. This was before those guys even had true forms. Way before they even had true forms. I do not remember what is in floor 36. What do you mean, ew? Making me feel all upsetty spaghetti for watching Captain Sauce. I never really got into the whole Captain Sauce thing. I never really liked him. Next stage is... Oh, it's a zombie stage. Oh, wait, it's just... Wait, so I can just Bahamut this stage too then, right? I know I joined during the Mola collab in 24? 24, damn, you're fresh. Honestly, this lineup might straight up work here, except I want Truck instead of Giyu. That's the only difference I'm gonna make. I don't like floor 30, it's very annoying. You don't like floor 30? Okay. Everybody in chat, I want to know you guys' opinions on floor 30. I don't want to flame you. I don't want to flame you, Razorlock. But that's a skill issue. I don't like the peons in floor 30. It's a skill issue. No, it is a very difficult stage. I don't judge you for thinking you hate it. But you're going to feel something completely different once you actually do wind up beating it. You're going to feel a completely different way about it once you beat it. For the first time. How many knockbacks do these lizards have? Okay, that many. I'm a little weird. I kind of prefer Infernal 30 because I can use Ubers like Kenshin there. I prefer Floor 30, Heavenly Tower, strictly because of just difficulty. Like, the fact that it is traitless, the fact that it is just one of the most satisfying stages to beat for the first time. Because it's one of the only stages in the game that most of the time you can't actually fully counter with unless it's a fest. Like, outside of fest Ubers, there's not really a whole lot of power creep to it. And there's still no, like, early game power creep to it unless you're, like, way over prepared. But, like, you can say Hitman power creeps it, but who the fuck is having Hitman before even trying floor 30, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a satisfying thing. Gotta love Yuki tanking a hit from Hermit and getting strengthened. Yuki's going to be good, but not as your primary thing. Floor 30 is top 5 flooring quality out of all 3 towers with all 101 different stages. Did you say 101 because of the fact that Golden Tower has only one stage that's different? Why you said 101? Next stage is just Nianum and a Bun Bun? I had no idea. I had no idea. Your favorite stage is Chapter 3 Empire Cat's Moon because I remember as a kid playing that non-grinding treasure and beating that after months of bashing my head in to beat it. Did you use Cat God? That'd be kind of hilarious if you use Cat God. Big man in the sky to beat that. What? Let's go. Okay, so there's a Crazed Titan here, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, it's good to know that those front things are pretty fucking weak. I don't think I'm going to beat this stage with this lineup. But maybe. We'll see. Might just take a little while. But that's fine. Bro, that wave reaches so far. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to beat this here. Yeah, because Golden Tower, that's so funny. So Fishman. Fishman. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, up. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I remember using either Volta or more likely Lionheart for my very first Chapter 3 Moon Clear. I used Chronos, Madarotsu, and Anubis. I may have had D'Artagnan by that time, but I doubt it. I think I got him in Into the Future. Oh yeah, and by the way, my first actual playthrough of everything with all those crazy Ubers, I got Bora in Into the Future Chapter 3, I think. I think I got it for Raging Bahamut. I definitely Uber carried my first ever playthrough. Think we'll get a Golden Tower rerun? I imagine it'll be like a special once a year thing, right? Why did it even come around last time? I don't even remember. The double reward's really nice though. I should do a damage up instead of a research up. D'Artagnan, my first super on the Battle Cats on use now. Dubs. I love D'Artagnan. I love D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan is my favorite Uber in the entire game. D'Artagnan is my favorite. My favorite, I tell you. You use Citizen Mola? I mean, fair. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. We've gotten to the point of the stream where I'm just humming to myself because I'm going insane. Just trying to make it to floor 40. What's floor 38 and 39? Go ahead and warn me about what those two things are because I do not remember. My first fast Uber was Gao, all the way back when he was a contender for #1 Uber. Mighty Lord Gao? Or Shadow Gao? Next stage is a Zombie and Metal Cyclone with its Doge variants. Zombie and Metal Cyclone. Gross. Fishman, do you mind? Fishman, stop swimming. I don't think truck is all that great here. Hear me out. 38 is Zombie Metal Cyclone. Floor 39 is Mina with LD enemies. Oh, fuck. Not just LD enemies, it's that fuck-ass Elder Sloth. Does Last also range Crazed Titan? I don't think he does. So he wouldn't be good here, I assume. Holy double wave. Okay, what are the odds of this guy's thing? Is it like 10, 20%? I'm not gonna say your name, as I have clearly previously stated, but you realize this is a kid's game, right? And so like 10 years ago, whenever Callie was talking about the fact that Gao was arguably #1, I remember that time. I too played during that time. I too played when Shadow Gao was a best of the best exclusive rather than an Epic Fest, because Epic Fest simply didn't exist yet. I too remember. I too remember this day, these days. I'm now realizing that money is short. 15% right down the middle of what you guessed. Damn. See, on average, I'm correct. That's how that works, right? Oh my god, these waves. 15%. My. Hey, yes. Because there's another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one down. And another one down. Something. Calm down, Queen. Bitch, what do you mean calm down? Bro is dead. You're telling a dead man to calm down. If that's not toxic, I don't know what is. Citizen Mola makes dragons obsolete. Using Citizen Mola is just as good for damage as dual dragons in one slot, aside from health. My first time using dragons was on Abyss Hanya. Cool. I almost never use dragons. Because, like, they're just so costly and you're just better off trying to use your backlining Ubers. So floor 39 has Mina, a mole, Taki, and an alien sloth? Yes. I think we've established that like 3 times now. When is Breaking Bad collab? I don't think we'll ever get any live action collabs. Because that would be weird. Something that's toxic is the flipping turkeys. Yeah, you're right. I'm not really concerned about floor 39 because as long as I get a Balrog in, and I have a truck. So I'm not exactly concerned about that one. I'm not really concerned about floor 38 either. As long as I get lucky. So what? The first cyclone that spawns is metal. And the strategy is to kill it quickly. So that you can, you know. So, all I gotta do is have a metal loadout. AKA a bunch of fucking critters. That is the strategy, right? I hope I'm not wrong. I think I will go ahead and include some anti-zombies too, though. Like... Is she gonna be... Sure. Don't ask what I just fucking said. I only occasionally use Little King Dragon for more backline DPS because I like using rushers. I like using LKD as a generalist lineup in the late game because of the attack up combo and because of surge immunity. That's the reason why I use any dragons, which is LKD, but only in late game when I have a high level one. That's so powerful. This is a lineup and a half. I'll take it. This is my lineup, chat. You gotta kill alien sloths with Bahamut? Why does it have to be Bahamut? Barrow should be fine. What could possibly be the next stage boss in ZL? Well, we got Evolution, right? We've gotten a dude that covers Evolution, we've gotten a dude that covers Gravity, and we've gotten a dude that covers... What did Socrates do? I am beginning to forget what the fuck Socrates even contributed. Am I not supposed to lure Hermit to my base and stall? It never works. Time. You gotta time it, buddy. Buddy boy, you gotta time it, my man. Philosophy? Oh, he's just a flat-out philosopher? Oh, interesting. Lame. I should probably have a little bit of status, huh? These peons mess with my timing. Oh, this isn't the floor where one spawns. Okay, never mind. I should have some metal. Anti-metal. Hello, Gagafa. I'm going to use Charlie. Charlie! Oh, wait, I should use show off. You show off. I'll use you, and then... Nezuko should just be able to solo the zombie cyclone, right? So I don't even really have to worry about that. And why do I have Jiangshi? Why do I have Jiangshi? How did I not realize I had a Jiangshi? How did I just not realize that? What does Show Off Cat's true form look like? Who the fuck is... Show... Oh, it's Hoop Master or something. I don't know. We've covered physics, philosophy, and evolution. What else could Phonos do? Ponos. Math. But we already kind of did Albert Einstein. You don't have it? No. Did you say tree mommy? No. Oh, Nova. Hey, just. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna be banned at all, bro. Holy follow. Thanks. You're good to follow. Were you not already followed? Did you unfollow and refollow just for the alert? Chat. Is Hootmaster True Form that fucking necessary for this stage? Because I haven't seen it get a single freeze. This bitch has not gotten a single freeze. Yeah. I haven't gotten. Why is somebody named Champion following Smash? Who? Shinobu? Real, but anyways, I'm gonna try that again. Armstrong Sage? No, we need a oh, we could have some sort of like artist. We could have like who was the blind one? Was that Van Gogh? Wasn't he blind? Or was he deaf? I don't remember, but Van Gogh. I'd smash the glasses? Oh, thanks. Wait, in a good way or a bad way? It can be the next Sage? Oh, because you have artists in it. So clever. Anyways, moving on. Or who do I drop? I guess I'll drop Shinobu. You. I don't need you. The good way? Sweet. Imagine a Helen Keller unit. Let's not imagine that. It's soloed Underground Labyrinth floor 50 with level 50 Huge Hermit. Bro, Huge Hermit gets so much shit. He's fine. How do you explain colors to a blind person? Braille. Wait, you can still they can still hear you. Well, here's the thing with most blind people, they weren't always blind. Most blind people became blind. They weren't born blind. But let's assume that you're talking about people that were born blind. How would you explain color? I don't know. Do you have all mana cats? Not even close. Helen Keller inflicts a new status, blindness, which reduces range to 1. That would be kind of cool. Still not a single freeze, by the way. Are we sure Show-Off can freeze? Still not a single freeze. Nezuko, hurry up. Everything's dead. Everything's dead. I needed to spawn Nezuko quicker. Where were all my freezes at? Only Eraser and Manic Mohawk. And Flying and... That's it. No, wait, and Titan. I just haven't gotten their true forms. I'm not reading all that. How do I do Mohawk? Get good. What are the chances of this bitch getting a freeze, by the way? I'm not convinced they're very high. At all. Okay. Use filibuster? Yeah, let's not imply that you should have filibuster before Manic Mohawk. By the way, we're finally getting some Hoopcat freezes. But now I'm missing on a lot of crits. And I'm... God, why can the anti-metals in the game not be consistent? Like, could they... Like, I'm aware that metals are RNG based because of crits, right? But why the fuck are the statuses so goddamn inconsistent against metals? They're so inconsistent. Chances 20%? Damn. That is a very good... That would be a great true form to have right about now, huh? Nezuko's dead. So now I just get ran down by the zombie. And I don't have money anymore. So I got unlucky as fuck. I'm fairly certain. I think instead of Shinobu, I'll do Verbena. Most annoying behemoth? Wild Doge. Either that or the owl. Only beat 428 because I got crazy lucky on a series of crits on the Metal Rhino. I got lucky with my Shinobu on that. I didn't use my Rich Cat. Fuck. Do you have Hayabusa? You realize the reason why Shinobu wasn't getting a crit there was because she was missing with her LD, right? No, Rajakong? Rajakong's not that bad. Just get Mushroom and you're fine. And plus, Ramen can still tank the wave. So no? No, really? Why are you using Nezuko? For the fucking zombie cyclone. You act like there isn't a zombie that is very susceptible to being knocked back in this stage. Slow. That's not a slow. I would love a slow. That's not a slow. Come on, slow. Slow, bitch. Okay, well, that's a freeze. I'll take it. Okay, I need a slow. Come on, I need a slow. Come on, I need a slow. Come on, I need a slow. Okay, I'm not getting a slow. Charlie? Chucky? What's your name? Some consistency would be great. Okay, well, that... Got it slow. I guess I got what I asked for. He's still kind of a bitch with Mushroom, though? Not from my experience. Okay. But, like, Rajakong's just not that bad. Like, he really isn't. Because, like, whenever you factor in the fact that Wild Doge at 200% just one-shots your meat shields almost 100% of the time, it's, like, that's annoying. Right? And then, like, honestly, the Hermit Crab is even annoying because, like, it's hard as hell to actually get in there to hit it. The Dark Joe is annoying because of the Toxic. Magamojo is annoying because of the Surge and the Weird Omni. I don't really find Nala to be that annoying. Like, Rajakong's really not that annoying. Like, difficult, sure, but not annoying. Definitely not annoying. And then the Sloth is kind of annoying because of its shield. So, like, there's a lot more annoying ones than Rajakong. Behemoths are kind of cool in late game. I kind of miss them. I don't. Beast Doge 200% does not need to be a thing in SOL. Or, I guess, ZL. Because that means that it'll be crowned and much stronger later. I want Jizo, but I never roll Ultra Souls for some reason. Well, if you roll Fest, then you still have a chance of getting Jizo. That's how I got mine. But he's expensive. I don't want to use that guy. Let's try it again. It'd be sweet if I had Cameraman. Do you have any cats that have true forms from Cyclone? Yeah, I have most of them. Just not the ones I need. What is the best non-fest banner? Almighty's. I want Ganglion to get Behemoth Slayer or one more targeting and one more targeting. Pretty please bonus. No. Ganglion already has. Well, no, he doesn't have Ultra Talents. He only has Talents, doesn't he? Ganglion's biggest problem is his Force Swing and his lack of range. If they give him an Ultra form that solves both those problems, I'd be very happy. Ganglion should get Ultra Talents for all the Slayer types? No, that'd be a waste. Don't give him Colossus Slayer or Sage Slayer. Or Behemoth Slayer, honestly. I don't really like any of them on him. Nezuko, just keep pushing. This is why I brought Nezuko-chan. Do you have a Awakened Bahamut? Yes, but why the fuck would I use him here? Ganglion should get Ultra Talent. Oh wait, no, I already saw that. Why is Izanagi typically used less than Fanoa if the player has both? If the player has both, is it a range thing? Range thing. That's one of the things, but also Izanagi is single targeting. Izanagi having single targeting makes it much more just convenient to use Fanoa. For the damage, a pitch against what? Most of the time he would just get hit by the Cyclone or get killed in one tap. Izanagi is still very good though, just kind of less convenient. How is that Metal Cyclone not dead yet? Am I allowed to ask that question? Well, that bitch is dead. How the fuck did I kill the zombie Cyclone first? It's totally not because I have logistics. But yeah, it is also a range thing though, and that might be the main thing actually, because like Phonoa, as busted as it is, outranges Kamel and Niandoms. So it's kind of, I know it's insane, but like he outranges both of those. So like his range is a big factor in it as well. On Superfest, this game better give me some broken Festuber. Why? Why would you be sad if you don't get a Festuber? You already have Yukimura. I feel like you don't really have any right to complain about Ubers, since Yukimura is probably one of, if not the best Ubers to have outside of Fest. Because I like steamrolling, you're not always going to steamroll even with busted Ubers. That's the thing. Okay, so 39. I just need to rush. I don't have green shell, so I'm a little confused with something. Oh god. Okay. Wait. You're good here. Sorry, she might be good here. I don't actually know. Maybe just get good? Yeah, it's real. I have a skill issue? Yeah, but that's fine. Just play the game more. You'll get better. Ganglion's range and cooldown are both big problems. Fix either and he becomes way better. You're not even mentioning... Okay. Why do you not have a problem with his Force Swing? As an anti-zombie, as an anti-zombie, he has such a long force swing. And plus, I mean, I guess his blind spot would already cause him to get hit by the zombies anyways, even if he's... I was supposed to do something about that, huh? Don't worry, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. His force swing is manageable. Is his cooldown... I guess his cooldown isn't for a rusher. Guess that's true. Fair point. Let's go, Nezuko. Make Balrog miss. Make Balrog miss again. Come on, Nezuko. Make him miss again. So, what I needed to do was push immediately. I did not do that. That is my bad. So, I lose that. You already sold, I'm aware. Aegis Garu can only take me so far. Wait, you're asking for another fest even though you already have Garu? Okay, first of all, bro does not get whooped by anteaters unless it's the traitless one. And second of all... Oh wait, no, Aegis Garu. Wait, so that's Dark Garu. Which one is that? If that's Dark Garu, then like... Why are you using him against traded? Do you have any anti-blacks in your loadout? Jizo. Mighty Aegis. Okay, so why... Yeah, that's my question. Why are you complaining? He just struggles, I don't know. I think you're doing something wrong. Garu should not be struggling against anteaters. And why is he getting hit by Gories? I'm trying my best. Why is your mid-ranged Waver getting hit by a melee? Oh, I guess I should bring Heavy Cat CAT. Dude, fucking moles, I swear to God, bro. I think Heavy Cat CAT would be better than Jizo here. Are you talking about heavy, gory rush stages, like pecking order? Where's pecking order? Axes of Evil? Oh shit, I just did that. Did you say that Garu struggles with Gories and Anteaters just because of this one stage? You're Anyways. And 429? Yeah, no. Garu should do fine in both of those scenarios. I've used Garu before, not on this account, but I've used him before. He's great in both of those stages. He works just fine. You can't rely on him to tank everything though. You still gotta meat shield and shit. I think I'm just an idiot at this point. No, I mean like, it's not exactly brain dead to play. You can't just spawn him and assume he'll do shit. But I'll tell you this: don't use him like a tank. Use him like a mid ranger, if you know what that means at this point. I forgot to bring truck. If you are using meat shields, then I do wonder what is making you struggle on both of those stages. Because Garu may not be able to kill the Gories quickly. Uh, but like I don't know. Oh fucking. Okay, this will be interesting. Yeah, he's definitely not a pure tank, but he's also like. How do I put this? He works fine in those stages, but you need other things. Like you need probably good meat shields, right? Definitely good meat shields. You definitely need good meat shields. You probably need some sort of consistently attacking thing that would allow for you to handle the Gories, like knock them back, right? Instead of just hoping that Garu handles everything. Like, I think you have too much reliance on Ubers. You need to use other things that are, like, stackable, right? I think that's what you need to do. I think that's the problem there. Add camera cyborg? Probably cyborg. As long as you have money. God damn these moles. Jock's doing a hell of a lot, though. I tell you what. Come on, let's go. Bang, bow. Good shit. Sorry. I love Nezuko. I love using her. Even if she's not the greatest. She's my greatest. How'd you rate Dark Luna? Amazing. Even though I've never used her, so I can't really say anything. But I assume she's great. From what I can tell, she's great. So now let's just see how long it takes to actually kill Mina here. Because something tells me it'll take a while. Off of just the fact that she has a crazy amount of HP considering her range. When did Zenitsu start screaming? What? Oh, streaming. What? That's even more confusing. Oh, fuck. Have you guys CAT, get in there quick. Have you get, please. I need you. He's dead. No, yeah. I didn't talent his, shit. Would you let Dark Luna hit? I don't know. I'm not really the kind of guy to let anybody hit, to be fair. The joke about you loving Nezuko? She's a minor, so I don't love her the way Zenitsu does. But, okay, funny joke. Let's not talk about loving minors, though. In like a sisterly way, I guess it would be fine, though. So, more like Tanjiro. I'm gonna send a picture of my general loadout into Battlecats app, and I need suggestions on how to adjust it. Sure. Oh, you're a Twister? I'm not even looking at the game, so hopefully it's fun. Chat, this is their general lineup. So I like it. I don't like that you used NP on Cyberpunk to cost down, but that's besides the point. It's really simple. I don't like that you have Cyberpunk on your general lineup. I don't like that you I don't like that you have Cyberpunk in your general lineup. But that's kind of my only concern. You do have two rushers, both Yukimura and Bahamut, which can work together, but in most stages, they're not gonna do they're not really gonna benefit from each other. Who would I change them out for? I don't know. I mean, it's a fine lineup. I'm just saying what I don't like. I play the game very differently than other people, so the best way to play the game is to play it your own way. So I'm not really gonna tell you how to play it. Okay, chat. So I actually made it to floor 40, shockingly. Uh, I made it to floor 40. I guess. Oh, I'd use Craze Cat. No, 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 no. Don't tell people to do that. Because the only way that works is if you actually do the timing. Most people, most casual players don't want to do the timing. I told you 33 was one of the harder ones. I mean, that's what I experienced. I had no idea it was true because I feel like nobody ever talks about it. Everybody talks about 34 and none of the others because most of them are easy. Who, in your opinion, is better, Talented Yuki or Bahamut No Talents? Talented Yuki for sure. Cheaper, shorter recharge time, and anti-black potential. You don't have Baja Blast yet? I guess that's fair. You probably haven't done Cats of Cosmos. Me neither. uh, what even is a good strategy for the stage? I don't even know. So I guess Bahamut Chain, probably a damage up combo instead of research. I guess bring in the Trailus. I don't have Tourist True Form, but I don't think that'll matter. Could be wrong, but I don't think it'll matter. Excuse me. Sorry. Hypothetically, could I get Lala to come all the way to my base and then have... Oh, wait, no, he has an Omni, not an LD. So yeah, no, that wouldn't work. I'll try this. This is an interesting line. I haven't done this stage in a while. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm pretty sure the only times I've ever beaten this stage are either using Baja Blast or using Shadow Gal. Rate my lineup. Dude, that's a good fucking, like, stream idea. Like, rate my viewers' lineups. That would be kind of funny. Strengthen Balrog trivializes. Oh yeah. Let's try it without Balrog. Let's try this without any Balrog usage. And see how it goes. So, does Balrog just have like perfect timing to be able to just bully him? Or like is it just like does he just like knock back every hit and like just keep moving forward, get a hit and knock back, stuff like that? I wish I had a little more money. That's kind of problematic, huh? That was a mistake. Oh, I don't have Super Cat. That's what I'm missing. Okay, yeah, let's use Balrog. You know, I knew something was missing in this lineup. I knew something was missing. I'm not gonna use my NP. I'll just use Balrog. I'll hope for the best. I don't imagine that you have a strength talent because it's kind of needed. I'll be fine. I have tons of lineups I got for you to judge. I know a guy that has beef with me due to my lineups. Damn. Maybe some other time I want to beat this stage. In high boost, yeah, probably. Is it possible to chain Ulala without weaken? Is that even possible? I do that all the time. I'll use a rich cat, see how it goes. Let's see if I can do this. I've adjusted the lineup. Hopefully it's good enough now. Cool. I'm sure it is. Have faith in yourself. Does Manicure ratio a little bit? Nope. But I can just stall with them. Fuck. Damn. Okay, well that was something. Hey, you wanna not do that? Little fucking shit. Sniper just knocked Ulala back? Interesting. I did not mean to send glass there. I did not mean to do that. Don't worry. He's getting hit. Oh wait, this bitch is Omni's hitting Giyu? Yikes! Oh. Fuck. Vendor just hit the fucking... Okay. I made Cyberpunk miss. So probably Jizo, right? Wouldn't Jizo be a good idea here? Just to get rid of the fuck ass angels. Balrog's not gonna ever be able to get anything in here. I wonder if Nezuko would be able to get in, because Nezuko's faster than Balrog, right? Giyu's not dead yet, surprisingly. And now, I can get another Bahamut. That's bad. Yeah, the non-true form vendor is quite the interesting thing there. But, I mean, I wasn't exactly scared of the stage, but do I just win this? No way, right? Use Catalyte? No, my Catalyte's not a high enough level. My Catalyte is not a high enough level to be good here. I can basically guarantee that. These angels sure are annoying. That's for damn sure. I wonder how low I got him. Use Barog early on. Cool. Good to know. And Lion? I can see Lion being good, but only to clear out trolley bloggers, not really anything else. It's so funny. I'm literally only using Balrog to make up for the fact that I don't have access to Can to clear out the peons. It's literally the only. That's how I'm using Balrog. It's just as a Can replacement. That's so funny. Okay, floor 40. I wasn't expecting to be able to beat 440 this early on into the file. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And it wasn't even really. I mean, I guess Giyu did help a lot there. Okay. I unlocked Infernal Tower. Canless. I'm still Canless. You know what? Let's get Can. Oh. If only that wasn't a scam. Ooh. There's some good options in the Wave Busters. Fuck you, Colossus Busters. I kind of want one of these guys, but I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee that I get any of these guys, which is unfortunate. I already have this little mini face bitch. I need this. My brain is kind of Canless. I am a little Canless, it would seem. Get Blizana? No. Damn, Rocker. Shocker. Shocker, I got Rocker. You know, just because it's a special day, special event, special something. I want Can. That's what I want. This is 100% a scam, by the way. Just letting you know, this is literally a scam. It's acting like the 5 capsule draw is like a discount, but it's not. It costs the exact same as much as if you just did 5 of these. I'm not gonna waste the rest of my cat food on that. But just letting you guys know, that is a scam. White Day is coming up. I couldn't give two shits about White Day. Those Ubers suck ass. Yulala. I wasn't expecting to beat floor 40. Do I even have access to floor 50? No, I don't. Huh. But the brainwash cats? If I wanted brainwash, why would I save my cat food? Wouldn't I just use my rare tickets, not my cat food? Notice how drastically easier that was, by the way, than to do floor 30. Floor 30 took me more time to beat than all of 31 through 40. I did all of floor 31 through 40 for the first time on this account in 2 hours. 2 hours. It took me probably 3 hours to do Heavenly Tower floor 30. Maybe I was onto something saying that you'd make it this far in the past stream. You were onto something. All I had to do was beat floor 30, which realistically should have been able to be done if I had Manic Mohawk and Fishman at the time. Because that's the only things that changed. Do we do Infernal now or another stream? Bitch, I've been live for 2 hours. That's longer than I already intended, and I am not doing Infernal Tower. Not right now. That'll be another stream. And then I guess in the next 3 weeks, I'll try to get SOL done. so that I can at least try to move on to Uriel. How far is Uriel's Omni? Is it 450 or 500? No, it's not 500. Is it 450? Because theoretically, Giyu is immune to Surge. Now can Bray beat SOL before the end of the towers? Probably, if I tried. Oh, wait, before I end stream, I want to show you guys something.
Stretch race. Hey, I think my mic's fucked on this one, isn't it?
Okay. I want to show you guys something. I figured out a way to get Battlecatch JP on here. And so I transferred the account that I'd been working on for a while on my phone. And I say working on. That's why I'm asking how far Uriel's Omni goes. Because I don't know how far it goes. Like, does his Omni hit up to 450? But yeah, this is my JP account that I've basically just been logging into, not actually playing for a while. And so I have Tanjiro. I have a Catchy. I have like a lot of the new Ubers also. I think I have a Jizo Curse. He's +1. I have a Jizo Curse, also Cosmo. Gondoros, Reclessa. Like, I have some pretty damn good Ubers on here. Earl's Omni is literally up to 450. Oh, I had that remembered. I guess I had it memorized. Oh, wait, you also want to see something pretty ironic? I've gotten 3 cans on this file. 3. I've gotten 3 cans on this file. But not a single one on the other file. Oh my god, I have a higher level eraser. I have a higher level eraser on this file than on the other one. But yeah, this is my JP file. Not really anything special. This is kind of just for me, just for something to do when I'm bored, I guess. Bored in the house, then I'm in the house board. Bored in the house, then I'm in the house board. It's also just because, like, if I do get to a day where I'm fully caught up on my main file, I can play this one. And if I ever want to do something that's not out in EN, but out in JP, then I can still do it. Like if I had Tetsukachi on this account, I could true form him, right? So it'll be kind of a fun side thing to have. But I think that'll be it for me today. I think that'll be it for me today. This was much more successful than I expected it to be. I was expecting to like not even make it past 34. And then I beat 40. My problem with Infernal Tower will be the fact that I literally don't have any anti-relics. So that'll be a huge concern. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please do come back for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.